Good day. The state television company of Western Armenia presents all the most important events of these days. Today's broadcast. The 26th meeting of the Western Armenian National Assembly was held, and a status within Azerbaijan is unacceptable for Artsakh. President of Artsakh. President of Aghavno may move to the settlements of Shen and Shen. Ombudsman of Artsakh. The Federal Minister of Economic Cooperation and Development of Germany visited the Genocide of Armenians Memorial Complex. The Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Armenia at the OSCE forum stressed the importance of realizing the right of people of Artsakh to determine their future. Treasures of Artsakh, Jraberd. Film restoration of international screenings. The National Film Center is preparing for the 100th anniversary of Armenian cinema. On June 29, the 26th meeting of Western Armenian National Assembly was held, which was attended by our deputies living in different countries. The agenda of the meeting mainly included one issue: the visit mission of the NA President, Deputies of President and Prime Minister of Western Armenia. NA Speaker Nelly Harutyunyan presented the objectives of the mission to consider mainly the condition of the UNESCO-controlled and other monuments of Western Armenia, and also touched upon the ceremony of awarding the mandate of a new NA deputy in their sim. The NA deputies participating in the mission shared their impressions and suggested the President of Western Armenia, headed by him, to visit his homeland at least once a year to continue the observation mission. In her speech, Prime Minister Sedam Elikan presented the details of meetings with Western Armenia citizens, the ceremony of giving passports a new citizen. It was noted with joy that our compatriots in their sim, well aware of their Armenian identity, want to join the ranks of Western Armenia citizens. At the end of the session, the agenda of the next NA session was created. President of Republic of Artsakh Arayk Harutyunyan delivered his annual message at the session of National Assembly on June 13th. The head of the state summarized the work done in various fields, outlined the priorities and tasks of security. In his speech, the President of Artsakh noted, "Our goal and our positions are unchanged to achieve the unconditional and limited realization of the rights of the people of Artsakh to self-determination. The conflict should be settled peacefully, but any status within Azerbaijan is unacceptable." He said, "Artsakh issues continue to be on the agenda for Western Armenia, and we are consistent, especially with security issues." As of now, no work is being carried out to excavate residents of Berdzor and other communities. This was stated by Artsakh Ombudsman during a public discussion on the topic Modern Challenges of Artsakh, the surrender of Berdzor and a new war. First of all, it is the authorities of Artsakh who must stand up for their residents. Steps are being taken in this regard, he said. According to Stepanyan, both residents of Berdzor and Aghavno have the same privileges that are established for displaced people. I have certain information that possible options are being discussed. If in the end the issue comes to this, to settle the residents of Aghavno in the communities of Shen and Shen, perhaps they will be provided with apartments in Armenia. There are a lot of questions at this moment, the Artsakh official said. Western Armenia condemns this action aimed at deporting the indigenous people from their indigenous territories. German Federal Minister of Economic Cooperation and Development Sabina Schulze arrived in Armenia on a two-day visit, accompanied by ERA Deputy Minister of Economy Armen Arzumanyan, visited the Genocide of Armenians Memorial Complex, led a wreath at a memorial commemorating the victims of Genocide of Armenians, then laid flowers at the eternal flame, honoring the memory of innocent victims of the genocide with a minute of silence. Western Armenia expresses hope that Germany will continue to work to restore historical injustice. ERA Deputy Foreign Minister Vahe Gevorkyan attended and delivered a speech at the annual OSCE Security Review Forum held on June 28-29. As reported by the ERA Foreign Ministry, touching upon the security challenges of the OSCE region, the Deputy Minister noted the continued violation of the ceasefire regime established by Azerbaijan in the trilateral statement of November 9, 2020, Azerbaijan's steps to create a humanitarian crisis in Artsakh in March this year, the abstraction of the work of OSCE formats created to resolve the Artsakh conflict indicate that effective cooperation is necessary to counter security challenges in the OSCE territory participating countries and the restoration of the fundamental principles. According to the source expressing support for the format of OSCE Minsk Group co-chair's chairmanship, the Deputy Foreign Minister stressed the importance of its activities aimed at ensuring the realization of the rights of people of Artsakh, including to determine their own future, as a key goal of the settlement of Artsakh conflict. The importance of the OSCE's involvement in humanitarian issues, including the release of Armenian captives of war and protection of cultural heritage, was also noted. On the left bank of Tartar River to the right of the pass descending from the river from the site called Khanagao, the river of Shen, a granite rock rises. There is very little more unacceptable forces than nature has created in the world of Artsakh. Having sentenced the force of nature with artificial structures, they turned it into a fortress. On three sides it was surrounded by waters of Turkhin and Tartar. From these waters comes the name of Fortress Jraberd. Within the framework of 100th anniversary of Armenian cinema, which will be celebrated in 2023, the National Film Center of Republic of Armenia plans to restore a number of important samples of Armenian classical cinema, organize screenings of Armenian films not only in Armenia but also abroad. Representatives of National Film Center during the film make of Cannes Film Festival met with the program director of Cannes Classical Film Festival. Restored versions of classical films are shown as part of the program. The parties discussed the issues of knowing Frunze Davletian's films Hello, It's Me as part of the program for the next year. We also met with the mayor of Cannes, and next year we reached an agreement on organizing a week of Armenian cinema in Cannes. It is planned to show Armenian films within the framework of French Festival, the Venice, Berlin and other international film festivals. Now musical part, Armenian folk song.
Չես հավատում, չեմ սիրում էլեգես, չեմ ուզում լասել, շաշուգադա կերով, չեմ ուզում լինել, նորից քեզ ներով.
The full version of this video is available on Western Armenia's YouTube channel. This was all for today. Goodbye.